Hey everyone, Sean Clement here for Golf WRX in our fourth excerpt for the driver, a driver fine-tuning series. And this one I know many of you are perked up because this is where I show you how to draw the driver. Really, really, really important, okay? So it all starts with the picture that you're delivering into. So it's not about, well, draw, you need to do this with your feet, you do that with the club face, blah, 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 and then hit the ball. It's not that at all. You need to start with a picture. So you see my targets here. I want to start the ball over this green target and draw it back behind that red target, okay? So my alignment is going to favor closely to the red target here. And you'll see, you know, in a video that we just put out as well on our regular channel, how we use alignment to fix your over-the-top swing flaws, okay? You'll see how it really is an instant fix. So I'm lining up to red. My alignment, see, if you look at how you line up the body, your hip sockets and your shoulder sockets, they're two ball socket systems in your body. They're parallel to each other. The spine reunites rib cage and pelvis, and the spine has these beautiful facet joints in between each vertebrae to keep everything lined up properly. So you don't walk around like Quasimodo and then you'd be victimized by gravity. So we have a nice structure. As soon as you bring your hands together to take your grip, your hands and arms will always tend to swing parallel to that structure. So you notice with the fade, we lined up left and we stayed left with the swing. When the club face is not too closed, a little bit dynamically open, and the ball position is in a way that it's going to start in that direction, but the face will allow it to fade a bit. You don't want to start on target and fade away from the target. You want to start a little left of the target, fade back towards the target. Now for draw, it's different. I aim at the target, take dead aim, as Mr. Harvey Penick would say. Left edge of that. So this feels like my momentum's going way too far left. This feels like my momentum's going way too far right. This feels like my momentum is going left edge. Perfect. So notice how my feet are parallel to that line right there. So now, I play the ball in a way, if I play the ball just a bit back of that, back of where I was with the fade, now it feels like I have access to start the ball over that spot. And if I start the ball over that spot, let's say over the right edge of the spot, I would be starting it on green. So if I'm lined up here, but I'm swinging away from that alignment, I'm creating a counterclockwise spin on the ball that's going to make the ball curve to the left. So if you're lined up down the left center of the fairway and you swing down the middle of the fairway, you're already set up to hit a beautiful draw. See how cool that is? So, line up left edge. Check. Now I use the ball position to allow me access to right edge. There it is. Now it feels like I can catch the tip of the tee on the way up and to the right edge of that intermediate point. So now I'm staying with that. Yes, it feels like I'm going right edge. Yes, I'm going right edge. Yes, I'm going right edge. Yes, I just released right edge. So I'm just focused on a beautiful release, nice low effort, right edge. Notice how the ball started exactly on green, just like I wanted it. There's my medium to high trajectory. So if I want to go lower, line up left edge, play the ball back. Now it feels like I'm swinging parallel to the ground to the right edge of that. Nice catapult through there. There you go. So now I've started the ball to the right edge of where I wanted it to, but look at the difference in launch angle. I went from there to there. So if I need to hit that low draw, I'm all set. And if I want to hit that nice high draw, I'm going to tee it up nice and high. And now I'm going to feel like I'm going to ride that wind. I'm going to go just above green, back to red. Line up left edge, good. There, that feels like I got above green, back to red. So now I'm just releasing nicely. So if I release above green with this grip club relationship, that's going to hook too much. See how I'm turning that in, right? See, look at my grip. Same grip. Same grip. See how I'm turning that? That's way too open. That's way too closed. There. That feels like I can start it to the right and it's going to come back. That feels like if I swing to the right, it's not going to come back. That feels like it's going to come back if I let it release in that direction. If it's too open, my brain will sense the need to square it up too soon. So if you feel the need to square the club and you're forcing the club to make sure the club catches up, you're starting off with a grip club relationship that's way too open, okay? So that's very, very critical. You're making a prediction. When I swing to the right edge of that, above green, does it feel like the ball wants to come back? Yes, it does. Does it feel like I'm above green? Yes, it does. Stay with that. Above green? Above green. How about them apples? And there you have it. So now you know how to fade and draw the driver. You know how to let it go, not steer it, not place it. This you must abandon. The longer the club gets, the more abandon you need to have. But you know, it's got to be really solid. You got to feel like, hey, I've got the ground, and it feels like that ball on the strings. You look at my feet, I am so bolted to the ground. I'm not getting pulled around by the G-forces of my swing, okay? Enjoy that. We'll see you next week.